time. Yeah, love Godsmack. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to V2 Vids. I know it's been a while. I know I said I was going to have a video out early last week, but you know, just adapting to having a brand new little baby girl in the house. We got our 4-year-old son running around like crazy. We got a brand new baby crying her head off at nighttime. You guys know the drill out there. I don't have to say anything to you guys. I see my age analytics on my channel. I know who's watching. Also, it has been extremely crappy outside. It's been raining every day. Quite depressing, actually. And the frost does not come. You know, the ground's supposed to freeze up. You know how it goes, winter time, and that hasn't happened yet. So it's just been mud, blah, 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 rain, cloudy, depressing. We're gonna do a video whether you like it or not. Won't be any RC running in this video, but I'm gonna introduce my new RC car. As you've seen through the thumbnail, we can't keep secrets anymore. So we're gonna unbox this bad boy. Oh yeah, come on, girl. Come on. Oh, yeah. Ow, ow, oh. Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. There she is. As you can see, it's already unboxed, so that saves us a ton of time. So let's just get right into it, shall we? This is the brand new Super Baja Rey 2.0, and it is absolutely massive. Absolutely beautiful, and I love this truck. I have yet to run it. Actually, the night that I got this truck, I was supposed to have this in early November. I got this truck last week. So there were some issues at the border with FedEx over customs and everything. So I had to drive to FedEx in downtown Ottawa next to the airport, pretty much walk up to the plane almost. They had to take this thing off the plane because they were gonna send it back to the shipper. And luckily I went in there, took care of whatever the problem was. I got it, and I'm super excited, guys. I mean, I understand it's similar to the Super Baja Rey you see right here behind me. It's beautiful. It truly is beautiful. Let me flip it over right here. I mean, it's just the bottom of this thing. It's so immaculate. You know, the King shocks. My father has ran King shocks on his monster trucks for many years, so it just made it right that I would get the King shock version. Plus, the blue is just so beautiful. I mean, look at that blue. Want to touch the hiney. And when it dries up or freezes up or whatever it's going to do outside, I'm going to run this because I am not that badass where I'm going to take this out of the box and get it muddy. I'm just not. I just wanted to show you guys that I got it. What I am going to do on this video, I'm going to take my Losi LMT here and I'm going to tear that thing down to just the chassis, the bare chassis parts, and we're going to paint them. So I got the silver right here. That is going to be the base coat. And then I have this like a candy bluish Arctic blue metallic. Ooh, blue metallic. So that is going to be the color arrangement for the Losi LMT. But first I wanted to talk about this truck a little bit that you see in front of me. I mean, you got 3 light bars on the thing. You got one in the rear here, one on the top, and one in the bumper. Obviously you guys probably seen 100 unboxing videos of this already, so that's why I didn't care to unbox it. Plus I had this thing and I was not going to sit around for a week and not unbox this thing and look at it and gawk over it. That just wasn't going to happen either. So turn around here. See, we got the 2 spare tires, and I like how they have these arranged. I guess the first Super Baja Rey only had 1 rear, spare tire in the rear. This has 2, which is awesome, which competes with the UDR. I must say, this truck is a lot bigger than the UDR, as you can see here. Look at that size difference right there. And this is a 7th scale, this is a 6th scale. I do love the UDR, and you know, anything desert truck I pretty much love. I never really got to experience driving or racing a desert truck, so when I can get one of these toys right here and experience it in some way, that's what I'm all about. The monster trucks, you know, I drive monster trucks, that's cool, whatever. But desert trucks are badass, man, and this thing is no exception. You know, it's got a real vinyl wrap job on it, you know what I mean? Just like a monster truck or a real desert racer. Some people were complaining about, you know, there's bubbles and imperfections in the vinyl wrap itself. But you know, if you go look at my monster truck close up, there's bubbles and there's creases and there's kinks and there's holes and there's imperfections. On a 1-to-1 scale wraps on our monster trucks, we have imperfections too. So you know what? I don't care because it actually makes it more scale by having imperfections on it. That's how I look at it, so yeah. On Thanksgiving Eve, my wife did give birth to our beautiful baby girl, Charlotte Raylyn Voders. She was just under 8 pounds, actually. She was 7'9". We actually took bets of how much she was gonna weigh, and I won. Price is right here, baby. I mean, just feeling super blessed, you know, beautiful family, you know, able to play with RC cars like this and having a great YouTube fan base like I do, the V2 Nation. You guys showed so much love and compassion on the post that I put up when our baby girl was born, and all the great comments and love. I just want to sincerely thank you guys from the bottom of my heart and our hearts, our family. You know, my wife read all the comments as well, and you guys truly are a blessing, and thank you for being behind us 100% and supporting this channel. I was going to do this a little later in the year, but since it's been so crappy and raining out, I'm going to take the Losi LMT here, and you see on either side there's a chassis plate right here. So 2 plates all together, then each plate is 3 pieces, so I'm going to take those apart, painting my custom colors here, and definitely going to spiff this thing up and make it pop, because the chassis on my 1-to-1 monster truck is blue. Not quite the same blue. This is kind of what it was last year before we had it repowder coated, but you know what? I don't care if it's 100% as long as it looks cool and it looks similar. So let's get to tearing this thing down. See guys, it's just super nasty and muddy outside. Not too into that. The track's been a muddy mess, the Freestyle Track right here. But I'm not too worried about this track. This was just temporary right here. I want to take you over here and show you what I got going on. It's probably going to be a spring project just because how the winters get up here and you really can't move dirt. Everything just becomes ice. Can't dig anything. But right here, guys, I'm excited about this. Look at that. This outlined area right here. This is going to be my Freestyle Track. And what's super cool is it is connected to my racetrack. I throw a few laps in on the racetrack. Oh, it's cold out, which is good. It's making that ground hard. So right here, got the racetrack. I love this racetrack, by the way. It's simple and it's fun. And then right here is the marked out freestyle area. And I believe it is just under 18 feet wide and it is 36 feet long to give you a rough dimension size there. I think this is gonna make a perfect freestyle track. And like I said, it's right here by the racetrack. Got the fire pit and you know, just the hangout area over here. And eventually I want to put lights in the trees through here. It's nighttime RCing. That's what we're gonna do. So big plans for next spring and the summertime. We're just gonna hunker down for winter and do what we can during the winter months, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun this winter. Once that water freezes on that lake, get that nice ice field, we're gonna go for some land speed records. Let's get back down to the basement because I am freezing my ass off and I don't like it. Alright guys, got the shocks off. She is now just pretty much connected by the 4-link bars. Really other than that, there's really not much to it. It's a lot easier to do this than a real monster truck, I will tell you that much. So not too long before I have these tore down completely, I am going to paint this. I got to get paint for the bead locks. That's going to be in the next video. And also finishing the truck and getting it back together will be in the next video. So this video, let's just get it apart and get this thing pretty much prepped and ready for the paint booth. Parts go flying. There we go. There we go. Front axle, rear axle, just like that. Everything's still attached. So there we have it, guys. Just basically the chassis sitting there. I got to take the center differential out and take this transfer case. Would you call this a transmission transfer case? To me, it's a transfer case because it's transferring the power down to there and whatever. Tomatoes. So we're gonna get this apart and then I'll get back to you. And what I'm really impressed with, and I was hoping it was like that, the 4-link bars actually mount through the chassis. It's not mounting through just plastic here on the cradle or the bottom skid plate area. So that actually slips down into that skid plate and you are bolting through the middle chassis, and that is a big plus and that makes it just so much stronger. All right guys, just finishing up here, getting these motor plates tore apart. I keep saying motor plates. Getting these chassis plates tore apart. Too much monster truck in me. So what I realized, I didn't realize this before, all of these chassis plates right here, they're all identical. So there's 4 of them and they're exact same cut, and I just realized that. I'm like, wow, that is very handy. Cool. So that makes it you know, not as worrisome when you're putting it back together. So the next video, guys, we're gonna paint these things up, get these things looking pretty. I've got to prep them, hang them, get them heated, and you know the routine. This thing's gonna look badass when it's done, guys. I'm gonna clean everything up, make this thing look like a showroom vehicle. Eventually, we are gonna take the Super Baja Rey 2.0 out for a rip because I cannot wait. I've been sitting here looking at this thing, not wanting to take it out and run it. Future video, we're gonna run that. Also, like I said, the water skipping video, we're gonna get back to all that, guys. Lots of fun here in December. I hope everybody out there had a great Thanksgiving. And once again, thank you for all the love and the best wishes towards us. We appreciate you guys. We really couldn't do all this without you. And we love you. Catch you in the next video. Peace.